I'm running to get the flat irons, you guys. The one thing I forgot. Sorry, you guys. I forgot this important thing, which is the flat iron. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's been 2 minutes, so I can go ahead on and get started. Um, Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, I'm just gonna be I can't talk, chit-chatting about all, not so much about the chaos, but about the good that could come out of most of us being quarantined or being homebound. You know, with everything going on, everything is so negative. All you see is negative, negative, negative. And it can become pretty scary when you watch the news and you see more people getting this virus, you see people dying, you see it spreading, you see businesses closing, and it could just be a lot. So I'm here today to just kind of, for someone who may be discouraged and just thinking, oh wow, this is just too much for me. I just want us to find like the positive in everything. And even with all this going on, it's still some good that can come out of this. And it's still some good that will come out of this. And so today I'm just going to be going over some of the good that I have found that is already coming out of us being homebound. Basically being told to stay in our homes and not leave unless you have to go get necessities or whatever. So while I'm doing so, I'm gonna do my hair. So today, you guys, I'm wearing Nisha 203, number 2. And she came pretty much ready to put on my head, pre-plucked. I mean, I didn't really have to do anything to her. I didn't even put any makeup on my part. So I love her. I know there's a lot of times, not that I'm saying my head is small, but I know there's a lot of time my head, the wigs are kind of bigger than my head, which is weird, and I have to sometimes pull it down longer. I have extra room in it. But anyway, so today I'm just going to be using my vent brush, and I'm going to be having some clamps, because what I'm going to do is put some curls in it to make it more voluminous and more full. It's, as you can see, it's straight and long, and it has like a bend to it. It's mostly straighter in the back. It has like a bend in the front. So I'm gonna keep that bend and just kind of exaggerate it by curling it and then putting hairpins in the ones that I have enough hairpins to put in, and then the parts of the hair that I don't have enough hairpins to put in, I'm gonna put these sponge bendable rollers as I go. So anyway, it's pretty long. I'm standing up, guys. So the only thing about long hair, I get it tangled. So it's, as you can see, it's pretty long. Um, which I love long hair. Long hair don't care, right? So anyway, I just want to bring some joy, some brightness to this thunderstorm. You know, that's all I'm trying to do today. And plus, I normally go live on Fridays, but it's normally much later than this, because guess what? I'm normally at work. But with me being off work, I can kind of do it when I want, right? So I can kind of talk to you guys whenever I want to without actually having to be on a certain schedule, which is great, right? Okay, so I'm trying to think, because I love to talk, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead on and start as I talk. Well, I'm gonna let the curlers get just a little bit hotter before I start. So anyway, I wrote down some tips because a lot of times when I go live, I start forgetting what I'm gonna say. So, one would be finally having the time to spend quality time to spend with your family. With pretty much everyone being at home, I know there are still some people working. Like my brother's working, my fiance is still working part time. So it is some people that still having to work. People at Walmart. A lot of the retail stores are still open, so there are still people working, but a majority of the people are off at this time. So besides the ones that's not working, it's the time now more than ever you can spend quality time with your family. So even if you're like my fiance is working but I'm not working, so when he gets here I can still spend family time with everyone. Normally when he gets here I'm not here because I'm still at work. So see, it kind of brings us together. We're spending more time than we ever have with each other, me, him, and the kids, because guess what? We really don't have a choice besides going out to get things we need like toiletry and food, and we've done that, and we think that we're pretty well off for at least 2 weeks. And like I said, other than that, we're trying to stay homebound. And that's just to keep this virus from spreading and but in the meantime, we're enjoying each other's company. And we're getting to know each other because with everyday work, after school volleyball, running errands with the kids after work, a lot of times we spend more time with our work family than we do our own family. So a lot of times we don't even get to see our own family, and it's a disconnect. So one good thing is that we're actually getting to spend quality time with our family, our children, husbands, fiance, loved ones, moms, dads, time that we never would have been able to spend before, because guess what? Everyone would have been at work or everyone would have been occupied. Um, we're watching movies together. I'm actually able to cook breakfast and people eat breakfast and we all sit down together and eat breakfast, which is just rare when everyone is working and everyone is have their own schedules. I can't remember the last time we all just kind of sit down for breakfast, because even on Saturdays, a lot of time he has to work even though I'm off, and a lot of times my oldest daughter have to work or we just have other arrangements for that morning, and we never really get a chance to just kind of sit down and talk to each other and love on one another and just get to know each other better. We stay in the house with each other and a lot of times we don't really know each other. And I'm saying that by saying, like, sometimes we have your brother would never know about because we don't communicate because we're so much on the go. And then we are together, we're all on our electronics, we're on our cell phones, we're on our tablets, we're on our laptops. So a lot of times we look over signs of depression or isolation because we don't pay much attention because we're not around that person and kind of paying attention to what's going on with them. I can remember when I was growing up, my dad would, before we would leave in the morning, and my brother can contest to this, he would have prayer with us. Prayer before we got on the bus, prayer before we went to school. We would hold hands, we would all say prayer together. And I can remember that being just a positive way to start your day off, is with prayer to God. Prayer that He watches over us, that He guides us, and He protects us. And I would never forget that. Nowadays, we all have schedules. We wake up at different times. We it's hard to have prayer together, to eat together, to fellowship together, just to be a family together anymore with everything that's going on. It's just life. So this time is a time to just embrace your family members, love on them, spend as much time as you can with them, talk to them, find out what their likes and dislikes are. Some of the things that may trouble them, some of the things that they're worried about. You just can find out a lot. I have a senior. So with all this going on, I really feel like it's a lot on my senior because she had spring break planned, she has graduation planned, and with the closing of the schools and we just waiting to hear when we're gonna go back, it can be discouraging for her. And I know that it can be depressing, discouraging, and sometimes it makes us act out, it makes us lash out, it makes us angry. But we have to kind of look at it from that person's point of view. Some of us are looking like it's a vacation, but it's not a vacation to them. They want to graduate. They want to spend as much time with their friends as they can because some of their friends are going to go all far and you're never going to see them again. It's just life. We all grow up and we all leave. So we have to be sympathetic with them and just love on them. And I'm trying to do that with her because I know it's not easy. I know it's hard. I can imagine going through homebound while I was a senior, and it's a lot. It's a lot for us. The people that's working and the people that's not even in school. So imagine if you're a senior, you know, and all your extra activities, all your events are being canceled. It's kind of scary. So like I said, just meditating and spending time with each other is a plus, and then spending more time with God. We're able to get up and read our Bibles and spend more time just meditating and trying to get understanding from Him. Sometimes, we could just pray to Him for understanding. To kind of, Lord Jesus, give me understanding of everything that's going on. Even that I may not know, ever understand fully why, but you can just kind of get a better understanding of what's going on and why. And just talking to him and getting to know him better, and it just give you peace, and then it's just going to build your faith even stronger, and you're going to know that we're going to get through this, and this is going to be part of our past really, really soon, and we're going to look back on this, and we're going to say what we learned from this. But I do feel like we should follow the rules they're saying about, staying in unless you have to go out, because we want to stop the spread of this. We don't want it to keep going. So those are some of the things that I had, just said that was like a good thing that was coming out of it. Just quality time. And not only that, me time. I mean, how many times do we not have that me time to just take that extra long bubble bath? You know what I'm saying? Exfoliating your skin, just putting on your mask for your face, and just taking long bubble baths with your little glass of wine, and just kind of just that me time, just doing something that makes you happy, because what other time do we have to do this? Seriously, like, we're always on the go. We're always like headed to work or headed to our children's event or something. So very rare do we have just me time, just time to just relax and just lay back, and just find the positive in everything. Reading positive poems, reading the Bible, and just encouraging and uplifting one another, and telling the other one everything's gonna be all right. Sometimes people in your family are scared and they don't know how to tell you that. They're afraid, or they're feeling all these different emotions and they don't know how to deal with it. And sometimes just a calm, easy voice, or just reading a scripture with them or something. For the first time, I don't know when, me and my family prayed together yesterday. I got them all together. I said, we're going to hold hands and we're going to pray. And we did. And I think things like that can truly make a difference. Of course, teenagers are going to be, we got to do this. I'm like, yes, we have to do this. Of course, I had to germ-max my hand before my oldest daughter would touch my hand. She's a germaphobe. That's just part of her personality. And I don't know, my youngest one was nudging me during the prayer because the prayer was taking too long. So, but this is just family and life, and all the things that you're going to look back one day and say, that's what make them them, is because that's their personality. You guys, we just have to find the good in this, and we have to be positive, and we have to uplift each other. And I think now more than ever, everyone in the world can totally relate to each other, no matter the color, no matter whether it's a man or woman, no matter what your job title is. We all, right now, in this moment of chaos and kind of sadness, we can relate to each other. My fears are your fears, my struggles are your struggles. And when you can relate to each other, you can really kind of understand each other better. I think no matter what position you have at this point in your life, no matter where you are in life, I think at one point you sit down and you say, my Lord, what is going on? And you're afraid, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what's next? I think we can all relate right now to feeling just not having any control over what's going on. It's absolutely nothing we can do. No matter how much money you make, no matter what your title is, it's nothing you can do about what's going on. All we can do is try to protect ourselves, and listen to things they're telling us on the news about, staying in and not gathering and having large gatherings, and just, keeping our hands clean and drinking lots of water, things like that. Just think about it. Other than that, what can we do? And pray. Pray for not only yourself, but pray for one another, because people out here are lost and they're confused and they're angry and they're feeling all these different emotions and they don't know what to do with it. So this is a time that we can just help one another. I've seen people share stories and it broke my heart. And I thought, I don't know if you guys seen the one that's been trending on Facebook about the old man. Well, it's two of them. One of them is an old man that went into the store and he was going to get tissue and bread, and everything that he went to get was sold out. And that broke my heart. And that's why I said we have to think when we're going in the stores, and we can't be selfish. And I'm glad now a lot of the stores are putting limits on it, because some people are buying everything out. And then when those other people that come in later, like the old people, are waiting for the lines to die down or wait till quieter times or early in the morning, they're not getting anything, and they need things too. And it's sad. One person has all the tissue, and one person has all the bread. I mean, I know that we're scared, and I know that we're trying to make sure we have enough, but let's not be selfish. Think of that other person who may not even have one loaf of bread, and you have like what, eight? Come on, it's time to put some of those items back on the shelf and think about somebody else besides you and your family. We have to think about others, okay? And we cannot be selfish. That broke my heart to see that man, and he went in there and nothing was in there. And at the end of the video, that lady hugged him. And I'm hoping that somewhere someone got him something and he was able to feed, I'm sure, him and his wife. Or the one about the gentleman that went in to buy formula and all the formula was gone. Wow, that was just so sad that someone had bought up all the formula, and the man began to cry because he was trying to imagine and think, like, how is he going to feed his baby? This is really serious things. It's like, you can't buy up all the formula. I mean, I know you're worried about your child, but buy enough for like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then let someone else buy some formula. Like, you're not the only one with a child. So it's just, I really feel like this time should be teaching us how to be patient with one another, how to be more loving and caring, and how to not be selfish and to be generous. And sometimes I think God allowed things to happen for a reason, for us to bond and become closer and to love on each other, and be patient with each other, and just to understand that you cannot only think about yourself and your family, that you have to actually think about others. So that's the way of God. Is He's love, and He's caring, and He's generous, and all of these things. So we have to try to strive to be more like Him. And now more than ever should be the time that we should be um, working toward striving to be more like Him, more like God. And a lot of times when we go out and we go in the stores, we're panicking and we're not thinking about the other people. We're only thinking about ourselves, which is kind of like a natural human instinct. But you have to be smart, and you have to be like, hey, you know what? Someone else out there needs normal. Someone else out there needs bread. I think I have enough for my family right now. And we have to share things with each other, like things that could help our body, like our immune system. And I'm gonna share some medicine that I have gotten for me and my family that we're taking daily during this epidemic, especially when you're having to be the one to kind of go out to the stores, or you're the one that's leaving and kind of going out to get the toiletries and the clothes. I mean, not clothes. And you're going out to get the food and everything like that. You just have to make sure your immune system is built strong enough to kind of fight this, just in case you do come in contact with it. And like now it's pretty much everywhere. At one time it was only in China, it was only in certain states, but now it's everywhere. And I think when it gets everywhere, that's when people start to panic. And when the president announced the state of emergency, people begin to panic, and that's the reason why they begin to overstock and overbuy, and not think that someone else has to also buy these same items. And I guess the stores normally stay in stock because everybody's not buying everything at one time. Like, I'm not always buying tissue when everyone else is buying tissue, or I'm not always buying bread when everyone else is buying bread. So when everyone is coming together buying everything at one time, of course it's gonna be a shortage. They're gonna be out of stock. So we just have to be smart, and we have to be considerate to other people, and we have to think about other people. And I know it's hard when you're going through something like this sometimes to be like, well, I'm not thinking about nobody but me and my family, but you can't be selfish, because being selfish, I do believe in what goes around comes around, and you cannot be selfish. What if you were the one that come in after everything was bought, and you didn't have anything to feed your family, or you didn't have any water for your family, and you went home empty handed? You have to just put yourself in that person's situation. And that right there, I think, will make you react differently when you do go into stores and you do make a purchase. When you think about, what if that was me? What if I was that old man that come in and there was no bread and no water and I had nothing to take home to my family? Imagine how that would make you feel. So in this time of chaos and just craziness, we still have to keep our sanity and we still have to uplift each other. And another thing, you guys, is, we kind of have to keep a schedule, I would say. And I'm not saying that you have to be up at 7 or 8, because, of course, you should sleep in sometime. Come on, you should. What other time are you going to have to sleep in? But I'm still trying to keep myself on kind of like somewhat of a schedule so I can get things accomplished. Because normally I'm at work and I'll be thinking, oh, if I'm not at work, I can be doing this, so I can be doing that. Okay, so now I'm not at work, so what's my excuse? A lot of us have a lot of goals besides our 9 to 5 that we do every day. A lot of us have a lot of goals and things that we want to accomplish. Some of us want to own our own business. Some of us want to grow on YouTube, different things, And this is the time to work on those things. This is the time to, the extra time you have is to, you want to use it. You don't want to waste it and then look back on it when everything's over and think, wow, I could have been productive. I plan on working on more videos. I plan on spending this extra time, you know, getting to know you guys better, working on videos. Working on my boutique, adding more items to my boutique, finding ways to get the name of my boutique out there so I can attract potential buyers and people that's interested in my boutique. So it's just a time to just, like I said, spend time on yourself doing things that's going to benefit you besides your regular 9 to 5. If you have been told to leave it, if your job has closed, you can use that time to do that. Not time to just sit at home and feel sorry for yourself or be, angry because of what's going on, because right now there's nothing we can really do to change it besides just trying to stay healthy, trying to protect our families, and follow what they're telling us to do to keep from spreading the virus. So I'm gonna be taking a lot of bubble baths. So I've been like on my little schedule. I get up in the morning and I take my little dog Mango out to use the bathroom, and then I come in and I work out. And I'm gonna get into working out later too. I work out and then I make me a protein shake, and then I sit down and I kind of get on my preset by Tawana, my boutique page. Check to see if I have any sales. Check to see if I need to update anything. Maybe make some of the pictures better. Just anything I can do to make my boutique grow. And then a lot of times, some days I do that, and then other days I get up and I go straight to my YouTube page and I start watching other people videos and try to support other people the way I want them to support me, catching up on videos, because a lot of times when I watch other people's videos and I try my best to get it in and I try to make time for it, but it's hard when you're working a 9 to 5, when you're coming home and you're doing other things like cooking and seeing about, your kids and just life in general. It can be hard to kind of multitask and do everything. So this is like the time that you can use to catch up on things that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Like if you're a reader, you can catch up on your reading. Um, it's time for you, to have your quiet time and just meditate. Or like I said, pampering yourself, taking bubble baths and exfoliating your skin, things that you normally don't have a lot of time to do. Normally we jump in the shower, we rush out, and we have to be at work, and we have to be somewhere. We don't have a lot of time to just sit and just soak and meditate and just think. Sometimes you just think about life and everything and just planning out different things. So now is the time more than ever when we have this extra time to do this. All the things that we are too busy to do most of the time, now is the time that we can actually say, hey, you know what? I have that extra time, so I'm going to put the extra time into doing so. And another thing, too, I know it's easy to kind of, we're at home, so you don't want to put on any clothes, you don't want to do your hair. And a lot of times when you look like, when you look kind of strawberry, so to think, you don't look. I think we need to get up, take a bath, do our hair. Even if we're not going anywhere, I think we need to put on clothes as if we're going somewhere. You don't have to get dressed up. You can put on things comfortable. Like what I have on today, I'll show you guys. It's like a jumpsuit. And it's really comfortable. I got it from Fashion Nova, really comfortable. Like I literally feel like I'm in pajamas, but it's still really cute, comfortable. It comes like down to my knee and stretchy. You guys can see it. And you know, I said I'm gonna do my hair because I'm gonna be working on other videos today. So I said I'm gonna do my hair, and I actually got up today and actually even put on some makeup. So a lot of times when you get up and fix yourself up, it just makes you feel better. I don't know. Sometimes you lay around in the same old pajamas, and you really don't want to do anything but just rest. And you don't want to look back on this time and think of, oh wow, I should have done this. I plan on doing some cleaning. I've got a closet with tons of clothes. Some I need to get rid of, get a Goodwill or whatever, and then hang up my newer clothes. I have like bags of clothes thrown in the closet, shoes that are everywhere. So I plan on also like cleaning, decluttering, you know, getting rid of things that I really don't have to have. It's not a necessity. And just all of that. I plan on, you know, taking it day by day. Of course, I can't do everything in one day, but I plan on working on different things, different days, and getting it done. You know, you have to start somewhere. So, I don't know. You just have to start somewhere. So, this week is going to be more about YouTube and my boutique. And then next week, I think it's going to be more about cleaning, decluttering, getting rid of things that I don't need anymore, starting like a Goodwill stash and a stash of some things that probably just need thrown away. They probably old and I probably wouldn't even want to give them to anyone, but just haven't never had, just don't ever had the time to just really go through them. Because I'm telling you, when you work Monday through Friday and you're off on Saturday and Sunday and you go to church on Sunday, you don't want to spend your whole day Saturday cleaning. A lot of times you spend a majority of that day cleaning and you feel like you've gotten accomplished nothing because you're wanting to work on your business or work on your YouTube page. And when you have all these things to do, you just feel like I'm not gonna do anything because it's just too overwhelming. And you don't know what to do first or what should I do this Saturday and what should I do next. So this is like the extra time that we can use to actually do things that benefits us. This is a time that we can be like a little selfish and say, hey, I'm gonna work on my own things that I want to accomplish. Because you have the extra time because you're not doing your 9 to 5. Because you're not going to your regular job where you get off and you're exhausted. So you come home and you don't feel like working on videos or you don't feel like working on your boutique. This is the time now to do it. So I'm gonna use this time. And I think we all should use this time. Um, like I said, getting up, putting on clothes, making your appearance. You look better, you feel better. You hear me? You look better, you feel better. Days I just lay around, I don't do my hair, and I just have on my pajamas all day. I don't really feel like doing anything. I just wanna, I almost act the way I look, like a mom. But once I get up and I get moving, and I'm like, okay, you know, wash my face, maybe do a face mask, put on a cute little comfortable outfit. I just feel better. I don't know. It's just when you look better, you feel better from the inside out, and it just makes me want to say, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna start working on this versus I'm gonna go take like the fifth nap like I was doing last week that I have taken today. I mean, you can nap so much, you can nap your life away, and then you be like, what have I accomplished? Absolutely nothing. So you guys, when I do my hair like this, I love it because it makes it full. I've never done this wig like this because it's the first time I had Nisha 203. I've had the other Nisha, but this is like the new improved Nisha, and I've never had her. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Um, I like big hair, so I'm pretty sure I like it. Only thing about this one is like it's not human, it's a synthetic blend, so you definitely have to be careful about how much heat you're putting on it, which I haven't been. I just been okay. So I'm running out of hairpins, so I'm definitely gonna put these little sponge rollers in it. So you guys, what all do you have planned? I don't think I have anyone watching right now, but when you guys go back and rewatch, like just tell me some of the things below that you guys plan on doing while we are homebound. Some of the things you plan on working on for yourself or things you plan on getting accomplished before we go back to work or putting more time into that you're normally not able to. Um, This is a time for us to bond, you guys. Families to bond, friends to bond. Well, I mean, friends from a distance, I guess, because they are telling you to basically stay in your own home. But it's things that you can work on at home. And a lot of times, that's the problem. Everyone else is involved in the family, and you don't have time for the actual family. So a lot of times you don't. Most times you have friends over. You have, someone else is always involved. You don't spend a lot of time with just your actual family. You're just getting to know them, spending quality time with them, talking to them. You know, and this is the time to do that more than ever. This is the time to do that. So you guys, I did like a natural look with my makeup today. I did put on makeup because I am going to work on videos today. I did my eyebrows and I put on eyeliner and I did my lashes. And I put like a natural color on my lips because I mean, come on, I'm going to be around the house. So I just want to do like a natural color. But I probably would change my lip color depending on what videos I work on today. I actually have a haul that I'm going to be working on. It's going to be a Prissy by Tawana, my boutique haul. I'm going to be trying on some of the items that I'm selling. Can't wait to show you guys, for you guys to see my different selection. I have actually added new pieces to my Prissy, and every piece that I'm going to be doing in the haul is actually a new piece. So it's not, so the ones that went on there when I first had just like maybe 8 to 10 items, or I've added so many more pieces, and I'm gonna be basically modeling my new pieces. So it's a lot of fun. I was very pleased with the way that the items came back. I loved it. I thought they did a really good job. So I was very pleased. I love the jumpsuits, the skirts, and I really didn't have any complaints. Um, so I'm pretty excited about the haul, and I'm also gonna be working on a get ready with me. Even though I'm not going anywhere, it's kind of fun still to get all glammed up and just do a Hollywood glam get ready with me. You guys seem to really enjoy them, the ones I did before, where I'm just gonna do my hair and makeup on camera, and then I'm gonna put on a pretty fancy dress, and I'm gonna get ready on camera. So I'm gonna be working on some of those. And you guys leave down below if you have any suggestions of things that you would like for me to do. I'm definitely gonna still be doing my outfit of the days and my styling videos where I have like one outfit and then I turn it into like 2 and 3 different looks. You guys seem to really like that, and it's good because it gives people outfit ideas. I love to watch these myself from other people. It just gives you a different taste besides your own of things you can put together. You be like, I never thought to put that together, just to help someone else. So I'm gonna be definitely still doing the work week outfit of the days and the going out outfit of the days, and just Sunday outfit of the days. You guys really seem to like those as well. Different ways to style and go to church. I really enjoy the outfit of the days, and I feel like they're really helpful because I know the ones I watch from other YouTubers are really helpful to me. So I hope that I'm also helping you guys. You guys, with us being around the house like this and being homebound, a lot of times we snack, 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 snack. So I'm trying my best not to just start overly snacking. Elena, when you get the door, I'm like, like overly snacking on things. Just, just overly snacking. Hold on. Hi there.
Maybe tell you open the door, you don't know who it is.
I know who it is, but just like not overly snack, just not overeating basically. Just kind of still, just keep everything together. So I'm doing my protein shake in the morning, and then I have my healthy snacks I'm gonna do throughout the day, and then I'm gonna try my best not to just binge eat. That's my daddy. Daddy, you wanna come say hey to my YouTube people? Daddy's not very big on camera, so he's probably not gonna say anything. But he's gonna sit over there and say stuff about me. But yeah, just
Hey, you need to cut the TV on because I don't have to put on.
tell Elaine to cut it on. Elaine, will you cut that on for him? But just not to sit here while we're at home and gain like tons of weight, because I'm already trying to get some weight on, and I don't want to add on to that. I want to be healthy. So I'm definitely, and another thing I started doing, like I normally through the week when I'm working, I exercise and I get on my maxi climber and I burn 300 calories, but today I did 500. So I'm upping it because I have more time. So I'm thinking I'm not exhausted after 300, so I can keep going. So I'm burning 500. So that goes on my fitness pal. So I'm excited about that. So hopefully I'll be able to keep that up while I'm at home and um, prepare more content for you guys and to fellowship with my family and get a closer bond with them while we're at home together. Um, what other chance are we gonna have to be all here together? So you have to take advantage of these times and just think of the positive out of all of it. And think of things you can do positive as a family, like, watch movies together, play games, read together, um, all kind of different things you can do to grow and to bond while you're here at home, besides just thinking of the things that are so scary and so fearful, like invisible, almost like the movie The Invisible Man, the invisible virus, to keep your mind off of that and to try to just bring brightness and joy into your home, into your life. So I hope that this video today helps someone. Oh, you guys, wait. I'm gonna take my hair down so you guys can see how my hair looks.
Well, right now
You guys make sure that if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be making videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. I go live on Fridays, and then I'm gonna be having some bonus videos on Sunday. Now I'm really gonna have the time. Normally I don't, but with all this being at home every day, I'm actually gonna have the time. So you guys, if you see the curl pattern, that's why I love to curl it like this. So hold on, let me take it all down. Oh, you guys, also I want to, after I show you my hair, I want to share some of the vitamins I have purchased, just to build your immune system, especially for the ones who are going out in the stores having to buy, necessities. You just want, Daddy, I can hear you. My daddy talking about me in the background, and then, just to stay safe and make sure you drink a lot of water, and you want to keep your throat hydrated. These are things that were all passed down to me, and I'm just going to share them with you guys. If you're pumping gas, make sure to use gloves. Because I told you on my other live about how long the virus can stay on surfaces. We just want to be safe so we won't continue to spread this and things can just kind of go back to normal for us, right? Okay, you guys. Hey, how you doing? Who is that? Is that Kennedy? Hey, Kennedy. What are you doing? That's one of the students that go to my school. She got on this hair, and this is just with hairpins, and because I only use like two little sponge rolls, but you can do this literally with just this is like a Walmart hair curler. This hair curler was like maybe $15, and I just curled it as you see, and then pinned it. Something about when you pin it, it just kind of holds the curls. So this is turned out really pretty. I'm gonna turn around in the back for you guys to see. It's really bouncy. I love bouncy hair. What did it say? Nothing trying to stay safe. That's right, Kennedy. You stay safe, baby. I miss you. So you guys, this is the finished look of my hair. And I'm about to get ready to end this live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to share some of the vitamins that I have. Now, my sister-in-law told me about the Sambucol, about the nurse who said this is really good. The only ones that I could find, me and my daughter looked everywhere. Stores went online, everyone was sold out. So the only one I could find was the gummies for kids, but we still bought it because it's still getting something in your system. But this is Sambucol, and it has black elderberry, which is natural, which is really good for your immune system. So you can see they're almost gone because it's 4 people in my household, and we've all been taking them. And you guys, I'm not telling you to go out and buy this, but if you do have to go to Dollar General for tissue or for bread or anything else, they do have this emergency at Dollar General, and it's for your immune. It's vitamin D and C, and from what I understand, from what the doctors and nurses are saying, the virus cannot live with vitamin C. Like, it does not like vitamin C. So this right here, you have to take 3 a day. I would definitely, if you're still working, you definitely need to be taking some to build your immune system. If you're still out and about, grocery shopping or whatever, definitely take something for your immune system. So this is emergency, and these are also gummies. And this right here is airborne, and it's also helps support immune system. And this one here is more like a tablet, and it's not chewable. It's kind of more like a I can't explain, like a pill, like a chewable vitamin. That's what this one tastes like. This one's also for your immune system. I would suggest that you do take something for your immune system with everything that's going on. We want to be safe and keep our hands washed and clean. And you guys, I enjoy you guys so much. Make sure you leave your comments down below what you think of today's video and what you think of my hair. I really like it. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, check out my boutique, Prissy by Tawanda. And I love you, my YouTube family.